We're gonna tap back in. So you were on Judge Judy.
Yeah, I was on Judge Judy. I was
Okay.
so if you watch one of the show, if you just watch the episodes, keep watching them. I'm in multiple episodes.
Okay.
In the back, in the scene, like this, just at those crowd of
Right.
people in the back. I'm one of those people in the back.
Okay. And was it cool? It's cool to be in that environment with all the the setup and.
Yeah, it was crazy seeing the setup. They didn't let you record or have phones, and
Right.
they didn't like that. But it was definitely crazy, just like seeing it. It was a big warehouse.
Right. What?
Yeah, it's a big warehouse.
Breaking news.
Set up,
Yeah.
Sorry, Judge Judy, but y'all,
Exposed.
you know what I'm saying?
Exposed.
Y'all undercutting your extras, so.
What?
Yeah.
Exposed Judge Judy, man.
Yeah, I walked in there. It's just bordered down, like people popping in with cameras through the holes. And
What type of fake?
It was just, yeah, I seen all behind the scenes. And
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by that because I do cameras. So I'll be watching like, oh, there's the camera guy. He just closed the window.
Right. I'm thinking whole time, Darren, I'm about to walk up to downtown City Hall and
Right.
find Judge Judy somewhere. Meanwhile, they're in the warehouse.
She's still holding up too.
Right.
She looks still the
Okay.
same. Like she's kind of skinnier, but she's still holding up
Right.
pretty good. She looks.
Okay. When was that?
That was probably like a couple years ago. Like
Yeah.
probably like a year and a half, 2 years ago, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably like a year and a half.
No, that's dope as hell. And so was it cool to kind of, did you get to engage with her at all?
Not really. They were just like pulled her off.
Yeah.
They just pulled her off real quick.
She's
and
probably
they tell,
fake.
Yeah.
What you think? Probably fake, huh?
Maybe she's a clone.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Especially if you said she only lost a couple pounds.
Right.
Maybe,
Right.
Maybe
She was definitely up there, just like there was something different, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Right.
But I'm just like I just roll with it.
I mean, they said we ain't gonna talk about that, but yeah, clones, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And so, have you done anything else like that? Or
Yeah,
like that?
I was on the Wheel of Fortune show.
Okay.
So
You was
the
praying
girl that touches the screen.
Yeah.
She normally doesn't take pictures with people, but she asks questions, and people ask questions like, "Hey, how many dresses have you worn?" She's like,
Right.
I wore 66,000 dresses."
Same lady.
No, different dresses.
Oh, no, same lady.
Yeah,
though.
same lady,
Okay.
different dresses. Every show she wears a different dress, and it's like $100 every day.
What?
Yeah.
Did you get paid that much?
She gets paid a lot.
For real?
Yeah, for being on that show.
She'd be like,
So she I raised my hand after and I was like, "Can I get a picture with you?" She's like, "No." She don't even let the people that spin the wheel, spin the fortune, the Wheel of Fortune thing.
Yeah.
They don't even get pictures.
for real.
But for somehow, some way, people were laughing at me, and they were like, you know what I mean? It was kind of like one of those moments where she was looking around like, "Damn, he kind of got clowned on."
Right, but you like.
But she brought me down.
Right.
She's like, "You know what? Okay, do you have something to take a picture on? Come on down." And then the security was all nice to me.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Before he.
Yeah, before they was like, before they was, hold on, stay back here.
Right.
Like before they were like, "Here, get your phone out. They're here, give me your phone."
For real.
I
That's
was like,
raw.
"Dang, this is crazy."
That's raw. She probably be walking around. Like,
And I was
"Oh,
gonna leave too. I was driving back to Arizona. I was
Yeah.
driving back to Arizona like, man, forget it. You know what I mean? I'm leaving. I'm going back. And then I got a call from one of the casting ladies. And
Yeah.
she's like, "Hey, you want to do the Wheel of Fortune show today?" And I'm like, it's in Culver City. It was kind of off to the coast. So,
Right.
and I was like an hour and a half away. And I was like, fine, I'll just drive back.
Yeah.
And I drove back over there. And that's what happened.
Right. And so how long were you out thinking that question in your head? Like you knew you was gonna ask
I
her
don't
that.
feel like driving. I was like, I don't feel like driving back. I'm on my way to Arizona right now. Why do I feel like driving back? But then I just did it, and then I went down there, and even the people afterwards, they were like, "Man, you a lucky cat."
Yeah.
They're like, "You lucky man because you got a picture with that girl."
Right.
You know what I mean? She's a famous
Everybody was trying to get your autograph.
American, you know?
Right. Cause I don't know how long that show's been, but as long as I can remember, yeah.
It's just not popular now, but just to have a picture with her is like, dang.
Yeah. Just to be involved in that in general too.
Exactly,
Like,
involved in that.
It's like a whole culture that people kind of like we grew up on. We kind of
It was crazy being on that show, you know?
Okay.
It was different. They just let you clap. They don't really show you on camera
Okay.
most of the time, unless they show the crowd, like, who's in the audience with you?
Right.
Yeah, my uncle, my daughter, my sister.
Right.
Yeah.
Or if they're coming down like you've been
Exactly,
picked. Right.
yeah, exactly. Then they'll show the crowd a little bit.
Is that not rigged, but is that automatic? Like, is it random or do they know who they pick in every show?
So yeah, they know who they're picking every show.
Okay.
They know who they're picking every show. They already have them scripted out, casted out. They come out and they just knock it out.
Okay.
And they tell, there's a light up at the top that says applause, applause. So
Right.
once that light comes up, they say, get loud, get loud, get loud, get loud, get loud. And then there's mics that come down that they catch all the sound.
Okay.
So we're like,
what?
You just trying to be crazy and loud so they can get the audio.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's, again, cool to be a part of, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wheel of Fortune life. And so, have you, like, continued to search for different things like that? Or how did you get involved in the casting?
So, yeah, the casting, I got involved because I've always been into acting, so I went to a casting agency. It was called, I forget what it was called. I think it was like casting, it was a casting place in Burbank. But I went over there and I've always just been into casting and acting, different stuff, and trying to land different roles, and you get paid for it. Okay. So I'm just trying to knock out different work while I was in California at the time. I was visiting my cousin, so I was just like, I'll make a couple dollars while I'm out here. Yeah. So I went to the casting, and I was like, I'll try and enroll. So if you get into a casting agency, they call you up and they say, hey, look, dude, we need a 6'7" dude that's tall, slim, black. So I'll be in the room acting, and there'll be a whole bunch of dudes that look just like me. Trying to get the same role,
Yeah, that's funny. You be looking around.
Yeah, you're looking around trying to see, like, I got the role, homie. And you're trying to get the bread. So it's like, it's crazy, doing that. And
it was just something that you picked up on the side.
And I'm trying to be more consistent with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just barely getting started. With it. I'm not even anywhere in depth like how some of these actors are. Like, some of them spend days doing these roles and nights doing these roles, memorizing lines. And I'm not nowhere like on that. I'm more like a YouTuber actor,
and
internet actor.
With that, it kind of seems like now, like with how college is like they say that it's a way to go, but you can do it without college. You can like kind of make the move. So even with the casting, you kind of see the same thing. Like I can do it without having the casting.
Yeah, of course. Just even stuff like just radio interviews, stuff like this. We can do it all ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like there's the creative mind is forever, endless. So you can always create and do things, you're on your own. We have the technology, we have all the stuff nowadays, phones, and it's all do it yourself now. So I do agree with that 100%. That just the average person, if they put their mind to it, they could do like what some of even the professionals do.
Literally. And it's
kind of just YouTube, by looking at YouTube and seeing just certain stuff like, hey, look, I want to learn how to do this, and they just start watching that all the time on YouTube.
That's it.
And 10,000 hours.
Literally, and they become, it almost like not brainwash you, but it's in your subconscious. So you think about all of this time that you're putting in watching whatever it is that your craft is.
Exactly.
And so speaking to creation again, so you're an artist. You said you spoke about that a little bit earlier.
Yeah. So I'm an artist. I've been doing music for a while. Multiple mixtapes. I have singles out on iTunes, Spotify. Different stuff like that.
Okay.
And yeah, I have music videos out. I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say? 6? Was it around the dance time you've been doing music?
Yeah, around there, 2011.
Okay. That's dope. And so what is it like now? Is that something that you focus on, or is that something?
Yeah, so I wouldn't say like I'm like more or less it's always a part of me, but I'm not necessarily, it's not like in the limelight right now. I'm more focused on
it's like an outlet.
Exactly. I'm more just focused on just building my brand and building like just getting to the level I want, on a stature level and like image level.
Right.
And then I of course I bring it with me, but I'm not like dropping mixtapes every week.
Right.
I drop a single, I still give some of my fans and people like something to listen to, but I'm not like all the time. I mostly produce like video content and skits and stuff.
And that's what you focus on?
Exactly, yeah. And I'll still give them a music video and song to let them know that I can still create.
Yeah, that's it. It's just an outlet just to express myself.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, man, it was dope having you on. I really do appreciate you coming out. And I know we're going to do hella great things. The skit today was live.
Hey.
Go ahead and shout out, you know what I'm saying, who you want to shout out, or shout out your Instagram.
Hey, man, shout out to 10K The Movement, first and foremost. Shout out to Professor Leaky, man.
Yeah.
On the interview, man. Much love and respect to everybody in the crew. Man, they are nothing but well put together brothers, man, trying to get to it. So, Stretchlexx, follow me. It's on my shirt. Get into it like you should do it right.
10K The Movement.